Good evening, folks. Welcome to another episode of Beer Rating with Sean Connors. This episode is actually the 300th episode of Beer Rating with Sean Connors, so it's just over 3 years. And with that being said, it's actually going to be the last episode. I decided I'm going to take a step back, just take a break from it. I might come back in the future, I may not. Don't really know where I'm going to go with it, but as of right now, it's going to be the last episode at 300. Alright, so I got the beer box, basically my beer club. Every month I get a case of beer. Me and my buddy, we share it. 12 beers, normally 6 different beers. It's usually 2 beers from 3 different breweries. So let's see what we got this month. Alright. The last beer box. Comes with a newsletter, tells me a little bit about each beer. So let's see what we have. Collingwood Freestyle, a Kolsch, which is a traditional German-style lagered ale. That might be one for tonight. And from All or Nothing Brewery, we have Globetrotter, a Belgian wit beer, orange, citrus, and spice. Another one from Collingwood, a hazy session ale. See what else we have. And then we have Kensington Loud and Proud, a tiny IPA. And then we have from All or Nothing again, Rise and Grind Coffee Porter. And finally we have Drott Lager 5%. So, and 6 more beers there. Those are my buddy's beers. I think tonight I'm going to go with the Kolsch. Let's see if I can find a little bit about the style of Kolsch. I know I've had it before, but honestly I can't remember much about it. Like I said, I know it is German, so let's see if they have it in my little index cards. And they do indeed. So what they say about the Kolsch beer. Give me a second there, I'll find it. Here we go. I say the moderate bitterness, straw-like color. Alcohol content is normally 4.4 to 5.2. It says often described as an ale version of a Pilsner with subtle fruitiness, delicate malt flavor, and moderate bitterness. High attenuation gives the beer a crisp, refreshing edge. Brewed in Cologne, usually Germany, using ale yeast as at cooler temperatures. Alright, so I've already given my glass a quick cold water rinse, so I'm just going to pour it up. I'll read the newsletter. Probably noticed last couple months I haven't been doing a lot of episodes, actually enjoying the summer. And that's part of the reason why I decided I'm going to take a step back and get away from it all. Sometimes hobbies kind of turn into, I don't want to say jobs, but if you do it enough, you kind of lose your eagerness to do it. And I'm kind of at that point, so I figure it's a good time to step away. Alright, actually in my newsletter, they actually give a little bit about each beer and brewery, so I will look at that. But they also have a Do You Know? And for this, they said, in Babylon, over 4,000 years ago, it was customary for the bride's father to give his new son-in-law all the mead he could drink. As mead is a honey beer, and their calendar was lunar-based, this period was called the honey month, or what we know today as the honeymoon. In fact, Babylonians believed if the groom drank mead for an entire month, it enhanced the chance of wife beer and male heir. Alright, so let's give it a taste. It's good. See what they say about it. Traditional German-style lagered ale is refreshing and light brew with German malt and hops. Be sure to enjoy this brew young and fresh. Just trying to figure what I'm getting here. 4.8% alcohol. That doesn't really say a lot about it. I'm going to go back because I'm getting a hint of something that I just can't put my finger on. Subtle fruitiness, malt flavor, modern bitterness. Yeah, that's pretty well what I'm getting. It's a little bit more bitter than, say, a Pilsner for sure. A little bit of aftertaste, more than I would prefer. But over not bad. Rating wise, I'm thinking about a 3.5, and that's out of 5, with a 1 being a drain pour. I'm literally going to pour it down the drain. A 2 is not a fan, but I'll finish it. 3 is a good beer, 4 is a very good beer, and 5 would be the best beer I've ever had. Take one more taste, see if I'm going to go with 3.5. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the 3.5. Not a bad beer. Don't think I'd call it a great beer, but not one that I'd hesitate to have another if it was offered. So you go, folks, for the Collingwood Freestyle Series Kolsch 3.5. And I want to thank everybody that's stuck with me for the last 3 years doing these beer reviews. Actually, I think it was probably 2.5 years. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for coming out. And you never know, you might see me in the future. I might, just do an occasional one. I might do a traveling one, or I might not do any. So there you go, folks. Until next brew, as always, enjoy responsibly. Cheers.